Sorry for the sweat, just in from my run, getting ready to do my weights. Read the LA Times this morning, and I always enjoy reading Steve Lopez. He's a big voice for the impoverished in the heart of the city. He talks a lot about the homelessness issue and been covering all the garbage that's piled up, and it's been really, really bad. I've wanted to write him just to say, hey, if you could get our trash can back, because one of the problems with the rats and everything else in the city, they've gotten rid of trash cans in a lot of areas. So for Jackets for Jesus, our trash can has been gone, which has been awful. We've had to pile things up. We've had to bring things back to Riverside. It's just been a pain in the neck. But the main thing about his issue is, as I was reading his article, which I would encourage you to read, go to LA Times, just type in Steve Lopez, and Mounds of Trash or something like that was the name of it. And he was crying out for leadership. I was realizing that one of the things that we mistake in life is we mistake anger for answers. And we feel like if we get really angry, that we've got some answers. And the other thing we do is we mistake heartbreak for hope. And we feel like if we're heartbroken over a situation, that maybe we have a little bit of hope over a situation. And there are a lot of things in life that we get broken over, but we have zero hope about. I mean, think about it. Right now, there are so many. Who wants anyone to be living on the streets? Who wants anyone? I think all of us, from the richest to the poorest, would want everyone to have a roof over their home. We get heartbroken about it, but we fail to have hope. I think all of us are angry about the trash that's piling up on the streets. I think all of us would look at the city. We wouldn't want that to happen to our neighborhood. We wouldn't want it to happen to our city, but we ignore it because it's on Skid Row. But we think our anger somehow brings about an answer. I've been pushing one solution for a long time. I believe it's a terrific solution. Send it off to Steve Lopez today and let him see it. In America today, we have approximately 500,000 foster children that are housed every single night in foster homes. In America today, we have approximately 500,000 people living in urban poverty, sleeping without a roof over their head each night. Just about the same numbers, within about 10 or 20,000. Why not present a similar solution? Instead of spending hundreds of millions or even billions of dollars on building more Skid Rows, on building more missions, on building more apartments that are eventually going to be like the Carmelitas Project or someplace else, why not go ahead and fund all of the people who are about to lose their homes? And we get the list from those banks that say this family is right on the verge of losing their home. And I know I've shared this before. But contact those folks and say, hey, would you be willing to have someone come live with you? And then we have an entire group, just like we have for foster care people, doing triage on the homeless people. They come in, have the opportunity to get a shower. They have the opportunity to go through some interviews, just basic counseling. They have the opportunity to get some new clothes. And then you can find out what type of home they could go to. Do they need an immediate shelter care home where it's dangerous? Do they need a home for someone who's addicted to drugs? Do they need some place to go for someone who's not mentally healthy? Can they go and receive veterans benefits immediately? Or do they really just need a bedroom in someone's house? We forget that these folks that you see on the street, they're not dangerous criminals, at least not all of them, not by a long shot. Some of them are, but not all of them, not by a long shot. Some of them just need a roof over their heads, a place with a shower, access to a kitchen, maybe a place to go out and walk around in the neighborhood and return to a sense of normalcy. And what we do as a community then is we become a community that's addressing this as a community solution as opposed to a community problem. Suddenly, like that great prophet Amos who said, justice will roll down like a mighty river, we believe that. And we think we want justice to roll down in a river that begins here with us, in the community, by reaching out to the poor, understanding that until the needs of the poor are met, the needs of the wealthy are of little or no concern to anyone. We want to be a people that become to have answers instead of just be angry all the time about the trash we stay in. Instead of just be angry about people that we treat like trash. But instead people who have answers and give police officers, instead of saying, hey buddy, you need to move along, say, hey, you know what? We've got a place for you tonight. I believe that to be the miracle today, we need to be a people of answers again instead of anger. I believe to be the miracle today, we need to be a people who, instead of just being heartbroken over the problems of the world, we need to be bringing hope. because I do believe justice will roll down like a mighty river. And I do believe that when the Lord looks at us, he wants us to lift up, not from the top down, so it trickles down, but so that that justice comes from the bottom up. That's what God wants for you and me today. We have the opportunity, and even if you didn't believe in God, even if you had no faith whatsoever, wouldn't you want the opportunity to be a part of a grander and a greater community that has solutions for everyone? It's how you and me can become the miracle. By trading in our anger and picking up an answer. Maybe not the answer, but an answer for right now and working with that answer. By trading in our heartbreak and saying we would rather live in hope. Hey, I have hope today. I hope you'll be the miracle in your neighborhood. I hope you'll share this with everyone you know. Until soon, no one is living without a roof over their head, even one night, because too many of us have extra bedrooms that we could welcome folks into. God bless you. Have an absolutely fantastic weekend. Enjoy the rest of your day. I went running. I'm sweating. It is hot in Riverside. God bless you. Have fun. Be the miracle. Thanks for watching.